Here are five quotes that will make you money in sales if you actually use them. Okay, let's get into it. So, quotes are definitely inspiring to me. I'm going to lead you off right with one of my favorite ones. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Man, isn't this the truth? I am always telling people all the time that one of the number one ingredients is actually truly care about people. Right? This is so powerful. They don't even care what you know, what you're trying to do. When they know, though, that you truly care about them, they're going to start to listen to you. Okay, this is everything because clients have choices. They can choose a lot of people, right, to help them with what they want. If it's in real estate, there's plenty of real estate agents out there, and they can go with a lot of different people that also can do a great job for them, right? So it's they wanted to choose you, not just your service. So you really need to demonstrate, listen, pay attention, and show that you care. Especially if it's if you're leading, with care instead of commission, that's going to build trust very quickly. Ask better questions instead of pitching. Um, Actually listen. There's a lot of people that don't in sales. We just kind of talk, break, but we're not really paying attention to what the other person is actually saying and then adjusting or understanding their motivation. Sometimes it's not the right time. We know it's not, but we're going to push for that sale, right? No. What you want to do is figure out what's going to help the person the most and then do that. Because over time, that's going to pay massive dividends. And I'll give you an example. I remember going to a mechanic out here. We have a Toyota Sienna, and we brought it in, and we're thinking, oh my goodness, it's going to be, a big repair a lot. And he goes, no, I just switched this little part. It's no big deal. I'm not even going to charge you guys. When was the last time you've taken a car that's having problems into a mechanic and he hasn't charged you for it? It's a simple $10 fix, $20 fix. And he's like, yeah, don't even worry about it. It only took me like 10, 15 minutes. I knew he cared about us. Okay. Thank you, Gabe. If you've ever watching this, I really, really appreciate it. But that was it. I was done. I'm like, you know what? We're not going to anyone else. Right. Because we trust this person. And he's done that multiple times, by the way. And yes, he'll charge a pretty fair rate on the other stuff, but I knew he cared about our particular situation. I knew he cared about us. And it made me just want to refer business, help him in any way I could. Okay. Follow up like you care, not like you need something. It's another good one. You're going to get more referrals and stronger relationships. Bottom line is this: help the person, let them know they care. I always can kind of sense who cares about me and who doesn't. I think you can as well if you really look at it by their actions, not just what they say. But that is a great way to lead off. I love it because I'm 100% believe in that methodology. Okay, next thing. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Okay, it's a Winston Churchill quote. So sales is emotional warfare. You're going to get ghosted, right? Check out that video on ghosted and make sure you please like, subscribe, put a comment in there below. Put your favorite quote or for business that you like that has helped you as well. Um, but you're going to get ghosted. You're going to get rejected. You're going to get ignored. Okay. What do the winners do? They don't stop. We keep going, right? Because it's not final. We're just doing it in that moment. We're trying to move forward, whatever happens. We're not going to stop, right? That's the worst thing that can happen is we get something bad that happens, the rejection. We don't like that, I know. I don't like it either, but we just keep going forward, okay? So don't ride the highs or ride it so high or the low so low. We want to be consistent. Keep the pipeline moving no matter what. Remember, at least minimum 10 conversations, whether it's real estate sales, whatever. You got to have those chances. Whatever you're doing, that has to be that benchmark. If you're not at 10, fine, get to one a day, then get to two, then get to three, but be consistent. That's what's going to help even that out. Consistency beats talent every time. It will. And you will become more talented as a result of the consistency. So do that. Keep going. Don't worry about that. All right. So Wayne Gretzky quote. I see this one often in sales. I love it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky. You got to pull the trigger. Okay. You got to take chances. If you're not making calls, if you're not reaching out, if you're not creating content, you're not having the conversations, you're not having closings, right? We're not building up those pools. We're not building up the funnel. You got to take shots. When you're open, take the shot. When you have an opportunity, you got to do it. So you got to make the call, send the text, right? Ask for the appointment, create the YouTube content. Okay. If you want to know how to get in, make sure you're signing up for my free coaching, paid coaching. If you want to get all the stuff, that just message me. Say, Frank, what should I be doing next? I'll tell you exactly what you should be doing next. Um, More action, more opportunities, more income. Okay. Most people are going to hesitate. They don't think they're ready. Just take the shot. I was listening to another podcast that was talking about how most people, they want to prepare and prepare and prepare and prepare and prepare. So that if they're ever asked a question, they don't know, they don't want to look down, blah, blah. Okay, I get it. I like doing that stuff too. But take the shot, get the business. We can always ask someone to help us out. What's the hardest part? Is the business, is getting the deals, right? Is getting the clients, is asking, getting the appointments. You can spend all day preparing, and if you're not doing the other thing, nothing's going to happen. It's not going to move the needle. But I promise you this, like when I made my first call, right? I took the shot, set the appointment. I had no idea how to do a listing presentation. I didn't even know all the stuff in the contract. I just made the first cold call, got them, they signed up, and it closed within a couple days. I had to learn very quickly. But I would have rather have done it that way where you take the shot, okay, during that time that you can, and you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn fast, rather than preparing endlessly and never taking the shots. Okay. Next one, Porter Gale, your network is your net worth. So true. So true. The relationships are your business. And this one is an important one because you need to be growing this every day. At least one. I like 3 to 5. Okay. 3 is the mid range, and 5 that you're building into your network daily. It could be into your database. You could be reaching out, making content, having conversations, whatever. You want to be adding them, right? Taking the notes, any key conversations that you took away, maybe what job they did, or if they like a particular thing that you like, shared interest, or just more about them. And I always like to put, how can I help them? Right? That's a note I don't think a lot of people take, but I like to say, well, what are they interested in, and what would be a benefit for them? Now, as you're doing that, you want to stay in touch, right? Facebook group is great for this. YouTube channel is amazing for it. Reaching out to your database, I like quarterly, your top 10% monthly, in value consistently, things that are going to be valuable to them, things that they would want you to reach out for, right? It isn't every single time you have a referral. Okay, we can invite them to things. We can just check it to see how they're going. It could be light, it could be deeper depending on the conversation. But as we're doing this, think of how you can give value to them. Treat everyone like a future client or referral. Care about them, right? Comes from the number one quote, right? Warm business beats cold leads every time. And as you're continuing to grow your social media, you can naturally invite them to follow you and do those things to help you out, and then ask, how can I help them? How can I help you out? Okay. Next one. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Sam Levinson. So most people quit too early. The impact on sales, its momentum compounds, right? The compound effect, which I love. So you just keep going. You're not looking to like stop for the day. You're looking to go all out and build that momentum. Right? I don't like clock watchers. I don't want them going, oh, what time is it? I'm almost done. Just go for your time, build it out, do as best you can. And this is where a lot is time blocking. Okay, so you're going to block out your day into these chunks. And if you're doing that, you're going to be very intentional with what you're doing, right? You're not really watching the clock. You could have timers be going off. So you're going all out, bam, you go to the next thing. Okay, and you try to maximize that day. Most people, this is the first thing that I work with them on coaching is time blocking. What do you really want and becoming really efficient with that particular time, right? Setting goals for those things and then focus on the actions, not the feelings. I don't feel like doing it. Okay, well, we just do it. I'm a little under the weather. Doesn't mean I'm not going to, right, create content. You know I am. If you watch the channel, you know I'm going to bring it. Stay disciplined even when it's slow. That's another thing, right? It's going to get slow. We've got to keep going. Um, we're going to dominate long term, right, over time with that consistency because we're just going to be really efficient with our time. So that's it. That's what I have for you guys today. Takeaway is what are some of your favorite quotes? Drop a quote in there, or if any of these you can, has a difference and impacts you. You can absolutely do this. We're going to take whatever we can to win. I love motivational quotes or other things that help us or inspire us, or even if we get one takeaway from it, it's worth it. All right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Keep crushing it, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.